The prophets have a spiritual but also political missions. They are revolutionaries, they change society, and they change programs too. So the greatest prophets are the ones who have brought the foundations to build civilizations. New civilizations were built on Buddhism, Christianity, and Islam. And Rael, in his messages, bring everything that is necessary to build not only a new civilization, but a new level of civilization. A level of civilization originates with a change in the mode of production. When you change the mode of production, you change everything in society. And we started with the original civilization. We were hunter-gatherers, and we were nomads. It was tribalism. Then we had the agrarian society with the domestication of plants and animals, and we had to work the land, to settle in villages, and we had to have an army and a warlord because we need to protect ourselves from the barbarians, the nomads, the ones who didn't like that we appropriate to ourselves the land. So we had feudalism. And after that, we had the Industrial Revolution. The machines replaced the animals, and we had to work, to leave the land, to work in factories. We had to build cities where we had the concentration of factories, and it changes everything. And the owners of the machines took the power over the owners of the land, and we had capitalism. And now, with the arrival of the smart machines, the robots and AI, we are also changing our modes of production, and we are going to change everything in society. The robots will work, we do all the work, all the production will go underground, and we will transform the earth, restore the earth into a paradise. We won't have the need to work and use money, and it will transform completely our lifestyles once again. And Rael, in his message, has the mission to smooth or to facilitate the transition into this paradise, into this new society that he has called Paradism. But Rael has even a greater mission than Paradism. Sorry about that. Rael has also to switch. At a macrobiological level, he has to switch the operating system of humanity. I explain. Every living being runs with two operating systems. Two different sets of behaviors and emotions. The first operating system is a system we run when there is danger, the flight and fight response. It's when we are motivated by fear. And the second operating system is the system that is run when we are at peace, when there is no danger, and we can feel good, we grow and we repair, and we are motivated by love. Everything we do is motivated by love or fear. You know, we are either moving forward, we are attracted, we are motivated by love, or we are repelled, we move backwards, and we are motivated by fear. We cannot be both at the same time. But what's important to know is that if we live too long in fears, we start a process of self-destruction. And it is true, at every biological level. It is true at the level of the cell. In the cell, in the DNA of the cell, you have a program that will kill the cell if there is too much stress, if the environment is too toxic. And it's the same for individuals. If we live in stress, with fear and suffering, we fall sick, we die, or we depress and we suicide. And it's the same at the level of humanity, at the macro level. Humanity will kill herself if it lives in suffering. What's the point of living if it's to live in fear and suffer? And especially if we have no hope. So humanity has lived since the beginning in the state of fear. For most people, it was a struggle for survival. So, and we have started the process of self-destruction with the explosion of the atomic bomb in Hiroshima and the Cold War that follows. And now we are at the brink of self-destruction. And the Elohim knew that. The Elohim knew that we will reach this point, that we will leave the point, the time where we'll self-destroy. And just like they have sent Noah to save the creation from the destruction by the flood, they have planned to send a savior to save ourselves from our own destruction. And they have called this savior in the Bible the Messiah. And one of the translations of the word Messiah is the savior of the world. And Rael, everything Rael has done is consistent with the mission of a savior of the world. And how is he going to save the world? By spreading the messages that gives hope. And in the messages you have everything we need to transition to Paradism. And also by teaching us happiness, because happiness destroys all the fears. And by teaching us how to love ourselves and give love to others. And by teaching us meditation. Because what do you need to do when you are in stress? You need to just breathe deeply, relax, and meditate. That's a meditation. So that's why he's inviting us to meditate and inviting the whole humanity to meditate with us in our action 1 minute for peace. So, Rael, for all what you have done, we recognize you as the Messiah, the Savior of the world, the one who will transition humanity from danger to safety, from fear to love, from the age of darkness and suffering to the golden age, to Paradism. It's an honor to serve you.